Queen Elizabeth II. And here is the tail. And this is why this is called the Canadian maple leaf. Practically 100% silver. Let's put the Canadian maple leaf aside. Let's look at the silver dollar, American silver dollar. This is called the American Eagle, and that is why. This is also 1 troy ounce. Same purity. Lady Liberty on the other side. As you can see, minted 2011. This one and this one is the same weight. However, you can tell the American is a little bit bigger. That means the Canadian is a little bit thicker. Put it side by side here. Canadian on this side, American on this side. That's Canadian on top, American on the bottom. There you go. Beautiful. And the last package. Let's see what we've got. Okay, more silver dollars, and these will be coming from one ounce. You can see there, 1 ounce Mexican Onza balance scale, random year. So these are not going to be new mint like you see the Canadian and the US, but this is relatively new, and it's in good, very good condition. You can see that it's there's some scuff marks on it. Might not have been circulated, but it was probably bought off of the previous owner. This is why it's called the balance scale. And this particular one is 1980. They look to be about the same thickness as the American silver dollar. And again, this is same weight, 1 troy ounce, same purity, 99.9. Or 99.99 actually, I think these are. As are those American and Canadians. 99.99. Practically 100%. Okay, so that is the Mexican balance scale, random year. And there's 4 of those. And here, last but not least, we have the newly minted 1 ounce silver Somalian African elephant. Again, 1 ounce silver, 99.9%. Here's the African elephant from Somalia. Somali Republic 2011. On the bottom says 100 shillings. This looks and feel about the thickness of the maple leaf. So it's going to be thicker and smaller in diameter. But this is also newly minted, as I mentioned before, so it's in pristine condition. Look at these. I mean, they're just amazing. So I've got 4 of these as well. Besides just its numismatic value of these, especially these Morgans, these have more numismatic value because these are no longer being made, whereas the American Eagle and the Canadian Maple Leaf, as well as the Somali elephant, African elephant, these are still being made. Here's the Canadian Maple Leaf. I'm not sure if the Mexican balance scale is still being made, as these are just random year, but good condition. I got a 79, I got an 80, this is another 80, and this one is another 80. So I got 3 1980s and 1 1979. So they're not new, and they're actually, think about it, they're quite old. 1979, that is 32 years old. But they're in much better condition than these. But because these are no longer being made, that means there is a limited supply of these, although a lot of these were minted back in the day. Look up Morgan silver dollar on the internet, and you'll see a lot of information about these. Some years cost more or value higher than others. Obviously, condition matters. You can get these certified, which will cost you a few bucks, but by getting them certified, you can get a rating of up to 70 as being perfect. These are not certified, but if you were to certify these, they'll be certified somewhere in the low 60s probably, which is still very good. In today's market, each of these, like I said, is worth about between $45 to $55, depending on which one it is, what condition it's in, and obviously the spot price and what quantity you buy them in. APMEX, it just happens to be where I bought these. So you're looking at 16 coins here worth about $1,000. Why silver? Well, again, because these are this is a precious metal, as opposed to paper currency that any government, if they decide to, they can start printing money without having actual silver and gold to back it up like they did back in the day. So this is a method of wealth protection that, if you're concerned about inflation, which you should be at this point, have some of your wealth in precious metals. Commodities market is a market that has been going through the roof within the last year or two, and there's a lot of people that are saying that, you know what, it's a bubble, it's going to burst, value's going to come down. But for me, I'm keeping these for the foreseeable future. And if I never need to tap into this wealth, my kids will get them, and hopefully they won't need to use them, and their kids will get them. It'll become, hopefully, a type of family heirloom at some point. So there you have it. Silver dollars from APMEX. I have very good experience buying from these guys. They're not paying me. In fact, I paid them a lot to get these. So there's other places to get them too, and if you know of some that have good value, good prices with good customer service, let me know. Thanks, and take care.